So let's plan a term of ministry. This is where we really get to integrate all the background work that we've been doing. So think about the vision that you're casting for your year of ministry. Think about your calendar of dates. And now with those in mind, the 3 points that we're going to really outline in this are assigning titles to the calendar dates that you have, finding a leadership strategy, and then sorting out promotion. With your ministry vision in mind and with your calendar dates laid out in front of you, it's time to start assigning titles to them because these are going to be used in our promotion. So it's important that young people know what's coming up. They know the dates of upcoming things, and the parish knows what the dates of those upcoming things. So this is not just helpful for yourself in planning and mapping out your term of ministry, but it's helpful for those around you that they can know what's going on in their local context. So with your vision and your calendar dates in mind, let's map out what they're actually titled together. So if your vision is more of a prayer focus, you might want to include particular topics around particular types of prayer within that first term. If your group needs a lot more fun, maybe start to stagger what those dates are. It's like, okay, the first gathering together, we're doing a board games night. And then the second gathering together, we're doing something fun, but we're going to integrate prayer into it more, and so on. So keep the vision in mind and all that sort of thing. And then that's how we can start to map out and assign what those titles are for our term. So now we have to decide together on a leadership strategy. We've got our dates, we've got our vision, we've got our titles for our ministry initiatives throughout the term. So now we've got to decide as a team, how often do we have to meet, when and where, and how much time do we need to plan out each of these ministry initiatives. So I recommend meeting once a week for an hour is plenty. And what you can do is perhaps if you're working on a fortnightly cycle, that initial meeting together, you can map out and plan what you're going to do in that particular youth group. And then the week following, you can just finalize anything and then spend the rest of that time praying together as a team and being formed together as a team. So decide when, where, and how you're going to meet as a team and integrate that leadership strategy within your term. So our third really integral part of planning a term of ministry is planning how we're going to actually get the word out. So think about who it is that you're reaching out to. If it's a young high schooler, it's social media is probably going to be a good medium. If it's a young primary schooler, then collating emails with parents and that sort of thing will be a good idea. And so therefore, maybe an email strategy is the best way to go. So first, work out, who it is that you're reaching out to, and then develop a promotional plan around that. So really good things to remember is word of mouth is wonderful. Calendar cards are great. Posters, social media, parish bulletins, announcements, that sort of thing. And so, but one I really want to encourage is personal invitation. And it's great to have things on hand like calendar cards and flyers and that sort of thing. But if you can give someone a personal invitation and then follow that up with a calendar card, then that's 2 touch points of invitation. One where you've connected with a person, and another one where you're leaving them with information for them to continue to consider and wonder if it's something that they want to be involved with. So decide all these things together as a team and then begin the process of getting those promotional materials and strategies out. And decide together as well, what really matters to our leadership team when it comes to promoting these sorts of things. So it might be things like remembering the names of those that you encounter. And so if it's helpful, you might want to actually write down in your phone or somewhere the names of these people that you come into contact with as you go. Because remembering a name is really important. So I just want to really emphasize that our ministries are about relationships. They're about having encounters with people and then drawing them into a community and a personal relationship with Christ.